Hey everybody, welcome back. We're getting ready to watch another episode of Ozark. We're on season 3, episode 9. Hold on. Yes, episode 9. This is called Fire Pink. No guess on that. Pink? Yeah, making sure I was looking at it correctly. No guesses on it. It's been 2 weeks since I've watched this, I think, about there, give or take, somewhere in there. In that time, and I think I recorded the last episode since some of this happened. But in the last 2 weeks, I've had to put my one cat down for late stage renal failure. I then, a few days later, got COVID, and 2 weeks later, still popping positive for it. Feel fine, except now I also have a sinus infection. So you might hear me sniffling. You can hear the nasaliness. I might sneeze. I might have a coughing fit, get coughing from the drainage. So all that going on. Plus, for those of you that are familiar with the cat bite, it's better. You can kind of see the bite. There's the injection point, and you can see a little bit of bruising, kind of. The good news is you can see the bones and the veins in my hands where you couldn't see them before because my hand was swollen. So we finished the antibiotic this morning. I need to wait for my body's reasons. I'm waiting 24 hours before I take any sinus infection medication. So sniffling and sneezing and coughing it is. On that note, back to the birds. Wendy has gotten Jim to get a senator candidate, or maybe he's actually in, maybe he actually is a senator, but gotten somebody on the Democratic side to pull the strings of the FBI. And Myra, Mia, I keep calling her the wrong name. It's something like that, though, is being pulled out and sent somewhere else. However, I don't think they were wanting that to happen because at least they knew what they were getting with her. I can't remember for sure though. Helen has killed the therapist with Frank's assistance. Frank, well, he's not really her driver, but he does drive her around, but he's kind of the hired hand for Navarro. And Helen's deal with Frank is if my number ever comes up, please let me know. And he said he would. Marty has told the KC mobsters, we're done doing business with you because of what Frank Jr. did to Ruth. But Ben was institutionalized, and I can't remember if he got out. I'm thinking he did, but I can't remember for sure. But I think he's out because, yeah, he showed up at Helen's place. So he's out, and who knows what he's going to do. Ruth wants Frank Jr. dead. She doesn't feel like the birds telling them we're not doing business with you anymore was enough. I don't know if Ruth will calm down enough, though. She was almost killed, so I understand her reasonings, but the way Marty did it was better in the long run because it won't be a back and forth, hopefully. Less likely to be a back and forth. Whereas if Ben or Ruth take any retaliation, they're going to have the war there, plus the war that Navarro has with the other cartel. So, a lot of moved parts going on. So, let's go ahead and see what's happening in this one and kind of go from there. Ba-bum. And I did turn the sound up a little bit, so hopefully it should be a little better. Not my sound, their
Got
sound.
that feeling like when you just quit a job, tell your boss to get fucked, walk out to your car and just drive
That's
away.
Ben.
What we built here is normal, and your reaction to it is wrong. That's
Is he preaching to himself? I forgot to say that Wyatt's with Darlene and is brainwashed by Darlene, and now he's trying to talk Ruthie to come to that side. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Do not like Darlene. Want her out of the picture. She's she doesn't really have much of a storyline now that she's killed Jacob. So I'm ready for her to be killed off. Maybe that'll happen next episode.
It's not normal. No. No. Mm-mm.
Oh, he's in the back of a car.
Like you're driving your car and a kid comes out of nowhere on a bike. One of them scooters, you smack into that kid. The kid dies.
Is that the driver or
The
Ben's
good
thoughts?
part of your life is over.
Ben's thoughts.
And he's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's just a guy out of his mind. He's probably a Marine.
Did this
He
guy
has that look, much like yourself. He has that look, much like yourself.
pick
And he's
him
just trying to
up
get it all.
as a
You
hitchhiker?
know, he's just trying to get by, but he can't. Because he can't. Because he can't. Because he can't get. But then. He loses it.
I was going to say, whew, it all
Another day
disappears.
goes by. I lie in my bed, cry about
Who's
killing the
transporting
kid
him?
on the scooter, like Tom Petty.
Free falling?
My day's been going good, man. How's your day been going?
He's questioning why he picked him up. So we've got a gas pump with the pump on the ground, so somebody's stealing gas. We've got a flip phone. Hated flip phones. I was constantly hanging up on folks by accident. We've got a bag or a crane clamp thing that picks things heavy things up, and I can't tell what that is. the The pony bun is like a person's hair, but the face part looks more like a horse. And I'm sure it's just because I'm not looking at it right. I can't figure it out. So, will we get to find out who Ben has been talking to? Is it somebody we know, or is it just some stranger that was being nice and then regretting it?
He is sick. You need to understand our position, okay? He knows
Ah, he's in
everything
a
that we
cabbie.
do.
I'm glad he's here, actually.
So you want to punch him?
And I just told your bitch lawyer she can go fuck herself, too. I spoke to her fucking kid, who, by the way, I feel sorry for because
I wonder
she
if
has no
Ruthie's
clue what she's
realizing
in the
that
fucking middle
You
of.
don't have a
Marty
clue
was
what you're
right.
in the middle of, all right?
Truck now!
Oh, look, don't speak to me that way. No. Do not speak to me about
There's
piercing
Helen.
words when I know all about this. I mean, why would the judge rescind the order?
I don't know. The hospital called me and told me they'd release him. That's all I know.
Yeah, I was just on the phone with the
Oh,
lady.
she's not telling him,
Oh,
telling
it's
her
Marty.
that he showed
Hey,
up?
he's on his way here. My brother's really sick.
You have a bad poker face, Wendy. Who's that? Oh, that's Ruth.
What's going on? What exactly do your parents do for a living?
Oh,
What? What do they do with my mom?
Charlotte and
Your uncle just came to my house and told me my mom works for a Mexican drug cartel. What do you have to say about that? So it is true.
everybody has
What about
bad
your
poker
parents?
faces. Is that Frank? Other Frank? Johnson? Is that his last name? Or alias? Yep. Marty must have closed the door.
I'm not leaving the country.
You're gonna leave the fucking country if I ask you to leave the fucking country, okay?
I liked Wyatt's reaction.
You know, everything he touches turns to dog shit.
Fits in the family.
I'm starting to think we might be related. I didn't say I was in love with him.
But Wyatt's like, but you're acting like you are.
I can't be near you. I'm going back to that stupid house and I'm getting myself and I am going home.
Now the kids are in
Calm
trouble.
down.
She gonna have the kids killed?
We're fine.
He fucked up.
Wendy.
No, he did. And you both know
What
we
happens?
can't make mistakes like this. He needs to know that we're more valuable than she is.
Wendy's right about that. Helen already doesn't like the fact that Wendy's got a direct line to Navarro. Or did. Is he gonna find out it's Wendy's brother?
Ruth's really angry.
Crazy kitty.
She's just scared, you know?
There's nobody like her.
That's true.
Right. So I should stay.
Yes, Ben.
Yes.
He's not gonna stay, is he? Is that Frank? Johnson? I'm gonna have to start using Junior and Johnson.
Money.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. I need between 250 and 300,000. Need you to do it for me. I know you can because I've seen your work. Okay? Today. Thank you.
How? Did she get her job back?
Thank you.
Is that Ben? Oh, goodness gracious.
It's gambling. Everybody loses money.
Fuck me.
Okay, well, so you don't have to cuss at me like that. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what I can do to make this more smooth. What are you talking about?
Just stick to the fucking plan, Sam.
Is Johnson going to kill him with all the FBI agents there?
Nelson is downstairs. Come on, you gotta come with me.
Nelson. I'll start calling him Nelson. Get going. Taking too long.
What do you think?
Is Nelson going to see Marty driving him away?
Then you taught me TurboTax?
You wouldn't let me do your taxes.
Paid advertisement. I use TurboTax.
I'm really sorry.
Nope.
She's too angry for that. Every time I try to hold you, you jump down.
I always thought you should have stayed in politics. You could have been a big deal.
That parking lot looks familiar. Is that an acknowledgement that he needs to get better?
Well, there's gonna have to be some place.
Can't see where I'm going, but I've seen where I've been. Backwards, Bill.
No.
I'd do it.
I told you why.
She likes the energy
really.
rush.
You must be tired.
She's starting to get tired.
Please, that's way too dangerous.
Any more dangerous than anything else?
Good question. There's Nelson.
Did he suffer at the end when you shot him?
He's not going to talk. Isn't that the same parking lot that Marty was in when he thought he was being stalked? What are you going to do, Ben? How come the dome light didn't come on? They must have it off.
Good morning, officer. Are we not allowed to
Ben
sleep
is
here? I
back?
thought we could. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
And we were just listening to a story about Omar Navarro on NPR, so this is all. It's just a huge misunderstanding.
Ben called them.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
his way of getting help.
Just rattled off to some drifter in a parking lot? So,
I just got a warning on my earbuds. Hopefully I make it to the end. Ben called them.
what are you trying to do to me? What would you do? What would you do if you were me? You're like a fucking toddler. You make me want to drink at 7 in the morning. You make me want to drink.
I'm sorry.
No talking.
Poor Wendy.
Where are we going?
Oh, for God's sake. Jesus H. Christ.
Got a little bit of drawl there. He's gonna blow the whole thing. He's so done for.
Ben doesn't have to die because of what he told Aaron. Ben has to die because Aaron is not the last person he will tell.
That's true. He told the cops.
Your kids are different
How?
because they've always known.
No, they
No,
haven't.
they haven't. Wendy told them as soon as we came here. You're gonna get her back. I know it doesn't seem like you will, but you will.
Well, his calm demeanor is
Regardless.
helping. Is it Navarro?
Yes?
Dee.
That was your brother-in-law. You really need to tell me where they are.
He doesn't know.
You can't help me.
I love you.
Is she gonna have her own brother killed? If the SIM card is still in it.
I still know a few people there.
Did he say he still knows people in Knoxville? Well, they're traveling the right direction, right? Knoxville is east of the Ozarks.
Oh, fuck you.
Did she find what she needed? Oh, just got my second warning.
Okay, this bullshit is gonna keep me here.
You need to
We
watch
are
what you
not
say,
gonna
Marty.
be friends.
She picked up the cell phone, which still has the SIM card. Is Nielsen going to be able to, or Nelson, going to be able to track it? That was strange. Ben isn't going to kill himself, is he? Why is Wendy acting that way?
Did that man just buy a phone?
He sure did. You need a phone?
She needs to gid slap her brother. She could leave him there and see if he can make it on his own. She's not going to say anything.
And pancakes for dinner reminds me of the house on Fire Pink Road.
The fire on Pink Road. So is that fire pink? She's going to break down crying.
I'll be right back.
She's leaving him there. Did she not take her purse in? I have a feeling Ben will turn back up again. Is Nelson there? Which phone did he track? Or did she call him? Call Helen? My earbuds just died, so I've got less than 5 minutes left. I'm going to finish it this way and go from there. So, you guys have been through this before. I'm wondering if Wendy called Helen to have Ben killed because she knew he just wouldn't stop, or if Nelson tracked them some other way. Does he know what Nelson looks like?
I can't, Marty. I can't do this. I can't do this. Pull over right now, honey. What, do I stop him? Do I stop him?
So she did call him.
Let me take care of you. Wendy?
You come to watch Mama cry? With her stuffy nose? You're not purring loud enough. They can't hear you. Still can't talk about it yet. Wendy's reaction is what got to me. And she's the one that called Nelson because she said, do I call him, stop him? And I know she wasn't talking about Ben because she realized she can't stop Ben. So, now that being said, even though her reaction is what got to me, we haven't seen him die. And maybe they were doing that just to be gentle to the fans. And because we're talking about mental health and
all that kind of stuff. But maybe he doesn't kill him. Maybe. Although, from what we've seen, that's like 99% not going to happen. Ben living, 99% not going to happen. So now the question becomes, what's going to happen to the family as a whole? How is Ruth going to react? Because Ruth did love him. And is that going to drive Ruth closer to Darlene, who really doesn't have much of a story going on, so I don't know why we're keeping her around. And the fact that Sam keeps screwing everything up, well, he's not screwing everything up, but I mean, he's a nervous Nelly and he's giving everything away. But I think Marty did that on purpose. That was part of his plan to keep Miss Miller. I can't remember if it's Mia or Myra, but to keep her around. Because she was like, what a quinky dink. So, yeah. We still don't know what's going to happen to the kids, because they went ahead and told Aaron the truth. Would Helen sick the hounds on them? I don't know. She's grown close to the family, but she can be ruthless. So Wendy is right that they've got to prove that they're more valuable than Helen. I don't know what else to comment. Wendy got me there at the end. Her reaction. Because you could tell she loved him, even though he drove her crazy. So, all right. I'm going to take my runny nose. Get some stuff prepared for painting. I'm not going to paint tonight, though. I'll paint tomorrow. But thank you all for joining me on this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.